taking this nature walk, and it's a little bit windy out here. It's a little bit windy, but I said, hopefully, I got to get this fresh air first and foremost. Got to get my walks in, and I want the vibe with y'all, man. And I'm thinking about the Minnesota Vikings' next big move. There's a lot of breaking news happening throughout this day, and I hope that the Minnesota Vikings make another big splash this offseason. The news of the day, besides Scary Terry McLaurin getting a 3-year, $96 million contract extension with the Commanders. Besides that, we have another big-name wide receiver in Jakobi Meyers requesting a trade from the Raiders. And my question is, should the Minnesota Vikings be interested in Jakobi Meyers? Now, I look at it in a couple of different situations. And also, I just found out that Amari Cooper just signed with the Raiders. So this might actually go down. Like, this is an actual realistic move that could possibly happen. Even more realistic than the Scary Terry move. So if Amari Cooper just signed with the Las Vegas Raiders and Jakobi Meyers is requesting a trade, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. What's going on, Jensen? I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe they might try to get rid of Jakobi Meyers. I like Jakobi Meyers. He's been in the NFL for about probably like 5-6 years. His first season that he had over 1,000 yards was last year with the Las Vegas Raiders with 1,027 yards. I'm sorry about the wind, y'all. It's a little windy right now. It's a little windy. Not yet, Jensen. I'll let you know. But thank you for asking, though. Appreciate you vibing with your boy. But I'll definitely let you know. Appreciate the vibes. But yeah, the first years he played with the Patriots drafted him. The last couple of seasons, he's been absolutely amazing with the Las Vegas Raiders. And last season, he finally got over the hump when it comes to the receiving yards and got 1,027 yards, 4 touchdowns, 11.8 per catch. But he had 3 straight 800-yard seasons. 2 of them was with the Patriots, and then 1 was with the Raiders. And then until this last time, this last year in 2024, he finally got over the hump. But I think he's a pretty good wide receiver. I'm not sure what type of money he's looking for. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard the news, shout out to my boy Nathan. Bengals paid Trey. We winning it all. Oh, they did? Did they pay Trey? Oh, I didn't even get that breaking news. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even get that breaking news. What's the contract? What's the guarantees? If you don't mind me asking. When it comes to Jakobi Meyers, at first when I heard the news about him requesting a trade, I started thinking about Scary Terry from the Commanders. I was like, maybe he's only doing it because he saw his friend. I don't know if they cool. He saw his other receiver on another team get a big bag. And he's like, yo, let me request a trade and let me try to get a big bag. But the problem, Jakobi Meyers, you're not better than Scary Terry. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You're pretty good, but you're not on that level in my honest opinion. But I can't blame someone trying to get the bag of money. NFL careers are very short. So if he's trying to get that bag of money, you got to try to do it now, man. Do it now while a lot of people getting paid right now. You might have to hold out. I don't advise you to do that. But, yeah. Scary Terry got that big bag. And now Jakobi Meyers is trying to get that big bag. And I'm wondering, should the Vikings trade for him? What would you have to give up to get him? And would you sign him to a contract extension? Or would he be a rental? Will you franchise tag him and trade him after the season? What would you do with Jakobi Meyers? What's going on? Oh, it's just on. So breaking news. So Trey Hendrickson just got a big bag of money. That's what's up, man. Yeah, we got a Bengals fan. Yeah, he's a Bengals fan. He be going up against cornerback threes, would win those one-on-ones. Let's go get him for a 1-year rental. Okay, so for a 1-year rental, I wouldn't mind. I'm trying to figure out what you would have to give up to get him. Hey, listen, the most I'm going to give up is like a 4th rounder, bro. Hey, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. Same with the Adam Thielen talk. The most I'm giving up is a 4th rounder, maybe a 3rd rounder at the very most, right? Because it's a rental. You got to pay this man. The Minnesota Vikings ain't going to pay 3 wide receivers. Like, they're not going to pay 3 wide receivers. I think they're going to end up keeping Jordan Addison. They're going to extend Jordan Addison. We already paid Justin Jefferson. We're not going to pay Jakobi Meyers after the season. But if this is an all-in season, why not? Go get him. What's going on, Noah Brown? What's good, baby? Everybody that's in the building, I need y'all to hit that like button. Everybody that's in the building, I need you to hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything is about to go down. This is one YouTube family. Just keep it PG in the comments, but we will talk trash to each other in the comments. If you're not a Viking fan, I'm just warning you right now. This is a YouTube family, but I will talk my talk to you in the comments every single game. You know what I mean? If you play against the Vikings, say, for example, if you're an Eagles fan, I'm talking trash. It is what it is. It's all fun at the end of the day. It's all love at the end of the day. But salute to each and every one of y'all. But should the Vikings go? My bull said we should go after Jakobi Meyers. Go get him. 1-year rental. What's going on, Dandy's World Lover? What's good with you, brother? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing on this wonderful third baby? NFL season is about to start, y'all. The NFL season is about to start. Let's go. Get your popcorn ready, y'all. Are y'all excited like I am? Big moves are being made in these last few days. Big moves are being made. The Bengals just made a big move inside one of the best defensive players in the NFL, and Trey Hendrickson. Led the whole league in sacks with 17.5 sacks. The Bengals are trying to keep their defense together. They might have a chance, y'all. They might have a chance in the AFC. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, how do y'all feel about Jakobi Meyers possibly getting traded to the mighty Minnesota Vikings? Another thing, breaking news. Amari Cooper just signed a 1-year deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. So if I put everything together, maybe the Raiders are trying to trade Jakobi Meyers. Maybe the Vikings are trying to trade for Jakobi Meyers, y'all. I'm just saying. My man Mike even going live when those, yeah. Oh, we going live for all that, bro. We gonna beat the brakes off the Bengals. What's going on? We gonna see y'all week 2. Let's get it, Danny. What's good with you? My popcorn cooking right now. Let's get it. Get y'all popcorn ready. Get your lemon pepper wings ready. Get your garlic parmesan wings ready. I'm walking this trail right now, y'all. I'm walking this trail right now thinking about the mighty Minnesota Vikings' next move, y'all. Jakobi Meyers to the Minnesota Vikings. That might sound actually really good, y'all. JJ McCarthy about to show people his greatness. Let's go, Fallout. Tell them. Talk that talk, bro. They trying to sleep on my bull, JJ McCarthy. They think it's a game. Imagine Jakobi Meyers being our 3rd wide receiver, bro. Our 3rd string wide receiver. Just imagine that. Who do you think is the best linebacker in NFL currently? I don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about it, but you know who comes to mind? Are you talking about like edge rusher, middle linebacker, like because everybody got their own positions. You know what I'm saying? Like got different responsibilities. Because you could be a linebacker and just be an edge rusher. Like Andrew Van Ginkel. I could put Andrew Van Ginkel in the conversation. That man had 2 pick six. He had 11.5 sacks last year. I could put Andrew Van Ginkel in that conversation. People don't know about Andrew Van Ginkel. But I would say this, y'all. I think Fred Warner is definitely up there still, even though he's getting a little bit up there. I don't know how old he is, but Fred Warner is definitely up there, though. There's a few, man. There's a few. What's going on? Rise Opinion don't matter. And Christopher Reels in the building. You're going to see deer. Oh my gosh, yo, I ain't seen no deer yet. I'm hoping I don't see no deer, but no, I haven't seen no deer yet. We'll see what happens. JJ McCarthy is a winner at every level. Yes. JJ McCarthy, greatness. Let's get it, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with your bull. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Let's go, Vikings. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so we got Get Meyers. He said, my boy said, Get Meyers, and we have a track meet at US Bank Stadium. Let me say that again. My boy said, what did my boy Robert said? My boy Rob. He said, Get Meyers, and we'd have a track meet at US Bank Stadium. Get that man Jakobi Meyers from the Las Vegas Raiders. He just requested a trade, y'all. He just requested a trade from the Raiders, trying to get that payday. But on top of all that, Amari Cooper, breaking news, just signed with the Raiders. I think there's something going on, y'all. I think there's something going on, and there is a possibility that the mighty Minnesota Vikings might not lean towards Adam Thielen because the Panthers might be trying to get a second-round pick out of us. So if they're trying to get a second-round pick out of us, guess where we're going? We're going to the Las Vegas Raiders, and we're calling up the Raiders, and we're going to ask them for Jakobi Meyers. What do we have to give up to go get that man? See, y'all don't got all the cars all like that. It's kind of equal. We do need a wide receiver, but at the same time, your wide receiver requests for a trade, and you just signed Amari Cooper, which is breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. And also breaking news is Trey Hendrickson, the Bengals defensive lineman, one of the best in the game, 17 and a half sacks last year, just signed a big contract. I don't know the details of that contract, but I need everybody in the building. Absolutely all 28 people that's in the building right now, that's loving the vibes right now, that hasn't hit that like button. I need you to hit that like button. Hit that like button, double tap, hit that screen, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season, y'all. Every single game with the scoreboard and everything. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a party every live stream. All I ask is you keep it respectful in the comments, regardless if you're a Viking fan or not. Consider subscribing to your boy. Good vibes over bad vibes. That's why it's called Mike Sports Vibes. My vibes usually, I ain't a perfect man, but I have good vibes, man. Good positive vibes over here. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We got a Bears fan in the building. We got a Bears fan in the building. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the Bears. Shout out to the Bears. All right, so hold up. Fred Warner, yes, I said Fred Warner. Yup. Fred Warner, Van Ginkel was great on the Dolphins, but he's just different breed. Let's freaking go! People don't know about that. Noah, they don't know about Andrew Van Ginkel, bro. They don't know about that man. They don't know about this man. I'm telling you, one of the best pickups that the Minnesota Vikings did in a very long time. Crazy be cooking, bro. Crazy be cooking. Crazy be cooking. Yeah, the Raiders always got something going on. It's so funny, but the Raiders signed Amari Cooper the same day that their top wide receiver requested a trade. Jakobi Meyers requested a trade, their top wide receiver. And the thing about it, if he came to the Vikings, he would literally be the third string wide receiver, bro. Because I don't think he's better than Jordan Addison. He's definitely not better than Justin Jefferson. You might have a debate when it comes to Jordan Addison, but I don't think he's better than Jordan Addison. So imagine you going from the first option to the third option, but you could rotate when it comes to the second option with Jordan Addison. They could share whatever. But I look at it like this, y'all. Just imagine the three-headed monster the Vikings will have at wide receiver. I just look at greatness. When I think about Jakobi Meyers in the purple and gold, I think of greatness. I think of Super Bowl 60. When I think about the Minnesota Vikings this upcoming season, I think of greatness. I think of greatness, y'all. It's a different type of energy right now with the Vikings. I don't know if y'all can feel it like I feel it. I don't know if y'all feel it the way I feel it, but if they get Jakobi Meyers, it's a different type of energy. Respectfully, for all the teams that we go against, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. When it comes to the Eagles, I can't wait. Get your popcorn ready. When it comes to the Bengals, I cannot wait. Get your popcorn ready. When it comes to the Lions, the Bears, the Packers, any team, the Ravens, any team that we go against this upcoming season, respectfully, get your popcorn ready, and we're going to beat the brakes off of all y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The Minnesota Vikings don't got any picks. We're the real deal. You know what I mean? The Minnesota Vikings are the real deal. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. The wait is almost over. J.J. McCarthy, the wait is almost over. I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait. Let's go to the bowl. No, I'm not from Minnesota. I'm from Pennsylvania. No, I'm not from Minnesota. I'm from Pennsylvania. I've been a Viking fan for a very long time, about 20 years. It's because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, Randy Moss. No, I'm not from Minnesota. I'm from Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's crazy out here because, you know, the Steelers got 6 Super Bowls. It's crazy out here because the Steelers got 6 Super Bowls. The Eagles got 2 Super Bowls in 8 or 7 years. It's spooky out here for me. But at the end of the day, I still represent the Vikings. I still talk my talk regardless of what anybody says. I'm a big-time Minnesota Viking fan and always will be. A proud Minnesota Viking fan. Everything else is Philly, though. Everything else is Philly. I'm a Phillies fan, a Sixer fan. Don't laugh at me when I say the Sixers. Flyers, Union, everything else is Philly, but in Penn State for my college football team. But when it comes to professional football, it's definitely the purple and gold, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Oh, Randy Moss. Randy Moss made me into a Viking fan. Yup. What's up? What's going on, everybody? We got Jester Daniels. What's going on? I like the Underdog Sports host. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to everybody. How are you still a fan with? Oh, don't. We don't want to talk about that. Hey, listen. If it's not on the field, respectfully, I don't want to talk about that. Respectfully, if it's not on the football field, the players that are playing on the football field, I am not going to talk about that. Respectfully. What's going on, my boy Cottage 81? What's good, bro? Respectfully, homie. Wish you all the best. Oh, thank you. ASAP Hood. What good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good from Great Wall China? Oh, man, we got the Great Wall China in the building. Oh, my goodness. Greatest wide receiver of all time is Jerry Rice, respectfully. Hey, listen, you can say what you want to say about that, but I look at it like this, and this is no disrespect to the great Jerry Rice. I think Jerry Rice is definitely one of the greatest players ever, not even just wide receiver, just ever, right, that ever played. But I look at it like this, y'all, respectfully, hypothetically speaking. Imagine Randy Moss having Tom Brady for 15 seasons, like Jerry Rice had Joe Montana and Steve Young for 15 seasons of his career. I'm not taking nothing from Jerry Rice, but just imagine. Did you see what Tom Brady did with Randy Moss for the little bit of time they did play? Imagine Randy Moss, respectfully, y'all, I'm hypothetically speaking, if he threw Randy Moss the ball 15 seasons, what do you think the numbers would be? Respectfully, y'all. I don't mean this in no disrespect. I'm not coming at Jerry Rice, but I got Randy Moss. It's the GOAT at wide receiver. That's just my opinion. Who do I want more, Thielen or Myers? I ain't going to sit here in front. I love Thielen a lot, man. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't know. It's neck and neck, man. I like Jakobi Meyers a lot too, man, but Adam Thielen he used to be he used to be on the Vikings. I don't know, it's hard, man. I gotta think on it. If I had to go without my heart and just my brain, I'm gonna go with the younger player. I'm gonna go with Jakobi Meyers, man. I don't never see that man drop a catch, bro. And he's a little bit younger. He has a little bit more burst of speed because he's younger. But at the end of the day, man, whatever is the price that whatever can get it done, man. If we could give up a 4th round and get either one of them, I'm happy with it. Either one I'm happy with, but I might go Jakobi Meyers, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. But then again, Adam Thielen, because then you could go year to year. But then if you get Jakobi Meyers, you could sign and trade him. You could franchise tag him and trade him and get some value if he has a great season with the Vikings. I don't know, man. You could get a lot more for Jakobi Meyers than Adam Thielen because Adam Thielen is about to be 35 years old, I believe. I'm born and raised in Minnesota. We don't care where you from. If you're a Vikings fan, your family here. Let's go, baby. Let's go to the bowl. I'm going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game, y'all, with the scoreboard and everything. And it's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait. The only game I'm not going live for is week 2 against the Falcons. I will be in the building. I will be in the Minnesota Vikings stadium for the first time in my life. It's a dream come true. So I will be going to that game when it's going to be J.J. McCarthy, first home game of the season, first home game of his career with the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? And we're going against the Falcons. Hopefully it's Michael Penix, because I want J.J. McCarthy to be on a mission and knock off every single quarterback this upcoming season that came out of the 2024 NFL draft. Even though I do have a lot of love for a lot of quarterbacks in that 2024 NFL draft, like Bo Nix, like Drake May, like Michael Penix Jr., and et cetera, et cetera. Of course, J.J. McCarthy, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, the list goes on and on. But at the end of the day, just because I got love for him, and I do feel like that NFL draft in 2024 was one of the greatest NFL drafts possibly in NFL history, I want my guy J.J. McCarthy to destroy each and every quarterback out of that draft. That's just, and I mean that in all respect, though. Dude, I want it to be respectful, a respectful beatdown. Jerry definitely GOAT, though. All right, ain't nothing. Listen, respectfully, I disagree, bro. You know what I mean? Randy Moss, in my opinion, the third behind Rice and Mike Irvin. Oh, wow. Randy was great, but Rice was the GOAT. He arguably the greatest football player. Okay. Respectfully disagree, though, man. We can all disagree and have opinions. You know what I'm saying? I think if Randy Moss had that guy, Joe Montana and Steve Young, throwing to him most of his career, I guarantee you Randy Moss's numbers would be either past Jerry Rice or very similar to Jerry Rice's numbers. I'm saying that in all due respect, because I have a lot of respect for Jerry Rice, but Randy Moss didn't have consistency at the quarterback. He had a lot of different quarterbacks throwing him the ball, bro, throughout his career. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Jerry Rice, but I try to give everybody a full context of the situation, because I think a lot of people sleep on Randy Moss and what he was doing, even with quarterbacks that weren't really good, bro. How many in the chat actually saw Jerry Rice play? You know what's crazy? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't get to see Jerry Rice play. I seen the end of his career when he was with the Broncos, I believe. I didn't see him in his prime, bro. I did not see him in his prime. I will admit to that. But I seen Randy Moss in his prime. And when I seen Randy Moss in his prime, I have never seen anything like that. Respectfully, I'm not going to say that Jerry Rice isn't the GOAT. In your eyes, he could be the GOAT, but in my eyes, he's my GOAT. Man, ready for the season. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Vikings, baby. Everybody in the building, get ready for the season, man. Get hype. Yes, Vikings should be calling Raiders on Jakobi. Yes, let's go. Oh, you seen him? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Adam Thielen would fit y'all more at the moment. Okay, it'll be I think it'll fit a little bit more, because I think him and Adam Thielen have chemistry already. So it would probably fit him more. But right now, if I had to, it's so hard. It's so hard, because you could honestly even say that Adam Thielen might still be better than. Listen, I don't know. It's crazy, man. They say that someone that is 34 years old is better than someone that is like 28, 29 years old, and he still already had like 1,000 receiving yards last year. He was the number 1 wide receiver on the Panthers last year. He's still doing his thing. This is why I don't like putting the age in it, man. I don't like putting the age in it, but Adam Thielen is definitely up there, though. I like Adam Thielen. Jerry Rice over 1,500 catches. Yeah, yes, I agree. His statistics are way better than Randy Moss's. His statistics is way better than every wide receiver that ever played the game. But I will say this, though, and I don't mean to take nothing from Jerry Rice, but if you was to put Randy Moss in that same, hypothetically speaking, if you gave him Joe Montana and Steve Young for 15 seasons, I think his numbers will not, I don't want to say they will pass Jerry Rice, but they'll be very similar, in my honest opinion. And that's how much respect I got for Randy Moss, because I believe Randy Moss was a freak of nature. Even Deion Sanders, one of the best cornerbacks of all time, the best cornerback, in my opinion, of all time, said, yo, there was no stopping Randy Moss. He was a freak of nature, and he was really that guy. Like, there was nothing that you can do. When the defensive coordinators was coaching against the Vikings, or when he was with the Patriots at his highest level of playing, when he was playing at his highest, defensive coordinators would definitely have headaches and just they would be like, "Dad, they wouldn't get no sleep. They wouldn't go. They would not get that much sleep trying to figure out how to stop Randy Moss. He was that good." Do you play? You know what? I gotta start playing fantasy football. Culpepper and Moss was dope connection. Yes, it was. You and look and respectfully, I'm a big Culpepper guy. The problem is, as much as I love Culpepper, there's no comparison to Tom Brady, bro. But I'm just being honest, and I'm being honest as a Viking fan. Tom Brady had Randy Moss on another level. Tom Brady had that bull, and this was at the end of his career, bro. We're talking about Randy Moss that was at his end of his career, putting up the numbers that he was putting up with Tom Brady. This is not the prime Randy Moss with the Vikings. That's what's scary about it. So if you was to have Randy Moss with Tom Brady for 15 seasons, like Jerry Rice had Joe Montana and Steve Young for 15 seasons, I think this will be a different debate, man, a different conversation. And I don't like having this debate because people be trying to make it seem like, oh, you're just a hater of Jerry Rice. No, it's not. I'm just giving you my perspective. Sometimes you got to get different perspectives and different opinions just to think a little bit deeper sometimes. I'm not taking nothing away from Jerry Rice whatsoever. But I look at other situations. The quarterback is a very big deal when it comes to the wide receiver getting the ball. And I mean this with no disrespect to the quarterback that threw Randy Moss the ball, but none of them was Joe Montana. None of them was Steve Young. And what's the other quarterback that threw Jerry Rice the ball? I forgot. Another great quarterback. But Tom Brady was him, and you saw what he was doing. You saw what he was doing. Oh, well. How? I'm 34. Let's go Bears week 1 belt to we gonna see Boxman. Shout out to you, bro. I'm taking Adam Thielen. Okay. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What's going on? Calvin Johnson was on another level too. Incredible numbers with the yes. He had Dante Culpepper and Warren Moon. Yes, that is true. Randall Cunningham, yes, he did. But none of those were Joe Montana. Every quarterback that you just named is not Joe Montana, and they're not Steve Young. And I say that in all due respect. And I'm a big-time Viking fan. But I'm just being honest, bro. I'm being honest. You think I'll win my fantasy league? I got Josh Allen, he's a good start. A.J. Brown, that's a good start. Mike Evans is one of the greatest wide receivers of all time that no one talks about. When y'all get a chance, look up Mike Evans' numbers. Everybody that's in the chat, when you get a chance, go look up Mike Evans' numbers. Mike Evans, for his whole career, had 1,000 receiving yards, I think 10 years straight, y'all. When you get a chance, I'm not making this up. Look up Mike Evans and look up Mike Evans' numbers. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time that does not get as much love. He needs to get more love, honestly. Mike Evans needs to get some more love when it comes to great wide receivers of all time. That man is Mr. Consistent. And when he was in his prime, he was one of those wide receivers that can get up with anybody. Any corner that you put on him, he gonna out-jump him and get that dang on ball. Mike Evans was that guy. He still is that guy, honestly. But yeah. Boss man, you go. Yeah, we got a good team this year. Warren Moon is a Hall of Famer, my brother. Oh yeah, he is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, no, I'm not taking nothing away from the quarterbacks that did throw the ball to Randy Moss. What I'm saying is there's levels to the game, bro. I didn't watch Joe Montana because I wasn't even born for half of the seat, like for most of his career, and probably I got the end of Steve Young or whatever. But I would say this, man. I know Joe Montana is better than all the quarterbacks that you named. Mike is not top 10. He deserves respect for sure. Yeah, he's not top 10, but he's definitely up there though. He's definitely like top 20 or something like that. He's Mr. Consistent. Vikings get a first-round pick next year. Yes, we do. Are we going to take away from Joe Montana and Steve Young for having? No. We're not doing none of that. Nope. We're not doing none of that. I'm not taking, because I'm not one of those type of dudes, though. I'm not taking nothing from Jerry. I'm not taking away from Joe Montana, Steve Young, none of them. But you know the whole narrative around, like, for example, right? When people try to say Jalen Hurts, he really wasn't that good in the Super Bowl. He has a good team. What team in NFL history won a Super Bowl that wasn't a good team? You got to have all-time great players. The luck of the draw. Jerry Rice was blessed to have Joe Montana throw him the ball. Um, Jerry Rice was blessed to have Steve Young throw him the ball, and the other way around. Steve Young, Joe Montana were blessed to have, debatably, in most of all the eyes in the world, got Jerry Rice as the greatest wide receiver of all time. They both were blessed to have each other. I'm not taking nothing away from either or, but I'm just giving you full context of, like, Randy Moss didn't have the consistency at the quarterback position like a Jerry Rice. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing from Jerry Rice. I'm not taking nothing from none of the all-time great players. And it's just different times. It's just different times, man. Different times. And it's the luck of the draw, who you get drafted by, what quarterbacks on the team. It's just the luck. It's just the luck of the draw. But I am not taking nothing from any of the all-time greats back in the day. No, I would never do that, bro. Never do that. Who would you say is the best tight end of all time? Woo! All right, so listen. I got a few different opinions. I know it's different times. I know a lot of people will probably go, what you say, Tony Gonzalez. I know people will probably say Gronk. I like Antonio Gates from the Chargers. He was a monster with the Chargers. Y'all remember Antonio Gates with the Chargers? That man was a monster. I gotta really think about it. I might go Gronk though, man. I ain't gonna sit here in front, man. I might go Gronk. Wait, he was with the Patriots. He was the only. Listen, I know Kelsey is definitely like that guy for Patrick Mahomes, but I remember when the Patriots they didn't really have a number one wide receiver like the whole career of Tom Brady. But when they drafted Gronk, it didn't even matter because Gronk was everything. He blocked. He was a great blocker. He was a great he can catch anything that comes his way. He was like a giant wide receiver. He was a matchup nightmare for any corner. He was a matchup nightmare for any safety. Doesn't matter. That man's going. And then after the catch, Gronk was amazing, man. One of the most physical tight ends that I have ever seen. But I don't know. I got to really think about it. The first name that came to mind, though, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I love Tony Gonzalez, Gronk, Antonio Gates. Yeah, Travis Kelce is definitely up there as well. Yes, that's another good one. I'm going to be honest with you. You got a good point with that. I love that list. Tony Gonzalez. You got Gronk number 2, Antonio Gates, oh my gosh, number 3, and Travis Kelce number 4. Whoo! I know a lot of Chief fans ain't gonna like that list though. They probably put Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce gonna be higher on that list for them. But yeah, Gronk is definitely up there. I love Antonio Gates. Nobody really talks about Antonio Gates like they should. But yeah, everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap the screen, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down over here on Mike Sports Vibes. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. It's about to go down, y'all. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, this is one YouTube family. Everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel, and we're going to vibe, and we're going to have a party every single live stream. All I ask is if you be respectful in the comments, regardless if you're a fan or not of the Minnesota Vikings, you are welcome on this channel, but just make sure it's PG in the comments, and we're just gonna have fun and rock out, but I will talk trash to you. And also, I want to say this, man. I will say this. We're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all. Let's go Vikings. Gronk only played with Brady, and that's another thing, right? Gonzalez, Gage, Shannon. Oh my gosh, Shannon Sharp is up there too. Yes, Shannon Sharp is up there too. Tony Gonzalez, they got Tony Gonzalez number 1. Okay. And Gates number 2, period. Okay. Oh, wow. The Red Furnace said Gates number 2. Yeah, that's the first name that came to mind. And then I thought of Gronk. And then I thought about how dominant Gronk was with the Patriots. I said, oh my gosh. I remember, like, they really didn't have no wide receivers, bro. If you think about Tom Brady, who is really, like, they did have, like, Wes Welker and they had Randy Moss, like, for a year or two, maybe. And then after that, they really didn't have no crazy, what's his name? Deion Branch. I'm trying to think of the best wide receivers that the Patriots had. But when they got that bull Gronk, man, took his whole, listen, Tom Brady's game went on a whole nother level. Man, he said, I'm going to just throw that ball up, and I know Gronk's going to come down with that ball. Kellen Winslow was a beast. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. They not the best, but Clark. Oh, right. Shockey, yeah. With the from the Giants, right? Yeah. Olsen, yeah. Antonio Gates was more like a receiver. Yes, definitely. Gonzalez won. Yes. I got you. What up? What up? What up? What up, Louise? What's going on? Hey, what's going on with the Raiders, man? The Raiders assigned Amari Cooper and they about to trade Jakobi Meyers, man. I think they need to trade him to the Minnesota Vikings. Make it happen, bro. I know you're a Raiders fan. Louise, I need you to call the Raiders right now and tell the owner and tell the GM to make a deal. The Bull Mike Sports Vibes is live right now on YouTube. Tell the owner right now that the Bull Mike Sports Vibes on YouTube is live, and he was saying that the Minnesota Vikings have a trade for him. We have a trade of a 4th round pick, possibly as high as up, maybe a 4th round pick. I'll start with a 5th just to be, you know what I mean? You can't give them your yeah, I mean, you don't want to start too high. Start with the 4th. I'll go up to a 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Saying we got a deal for him, man. Let's go get him. Jeremy Shockey was a monster. Yes, he was a monster. Josh Allen MVP, back-to-back. We're going to see about that. I think it's going to be J.J. McCarthy. Let's get it. Vikings will get Charlotte on practice squad. You think so? The cool guy. That I wouldn't mind. A lot of Viking things ain't feeling Bull like that, though. They're not feeling Shiloh or Shiloh. Is it Shiloh or I'm going to say Shiloh Sanders. They're not feeling him like that. A lot of younger folks in the chat, which is cool. Who remembers Kellen Winslow and Senior besides me? Oh, man. Vernon Davis. Oh, my gosh, deserves some talk. Wow, that's another good one. Davis was a dog, straight up. Facts, facts, facts. Yes. Oh, it's Shiloh. Oh, okay, Shiloh. Okay, okay. It's Shiloh. So Shiloh Saunders. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind. He's a safety, right? He's not a corner. He's a safety. I'm not sure if he's versatile to play corner. But I would say this, man. He's young. If he's talented enough, hey, I wouldn't mind the Vikings picking him up. Why not? I'm not interested in Sanders. Oh, okay. My boy Robert said, no, I'm not interested. Travis Kelce one time. Yes, Travis Kelce is definitely a dog. Travis Kelce is definitely a dog. I got a lot of respect for him. And that's why I'm just like, yo, he's at the end of his career. I'm not sure. And and someone told me in the comments earlier today about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill wants to leave the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill possibly will go back to the Chiefs. I forgot who said it, so I'm not taking credit for whoever came up with that. But if it's true that the Cheetah wants to go back to the Chiefs, that's gonna be a good look. Oh, by the way, I'll see your. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens, brother. We're gonna see what happens, my brother. Who wins the division? All right, so for the NFC North division, I got between the Vikings and the Lions. Actually, I got between the Vikings and the Packers. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people sleeping on those Packers. I just got a feeling the Lions are going to take a step back. I got a gut feeling that the Lions are going to take a step back. I think it's going to be between the Vikings and the Packers winning the division. I got a feeling. We'll see what happens. I was wrong about a lot of things this last season, so I don't know. There's three receivers that think fit the Lakers. Trey Palmer, Tampa Bay. Okay, Alec Pierce. Okay, and you said Thielen. Okay, so Alec Pierce from the Colts, and then the wide receiver from Trey Palmer from Tampa Bay. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up Trey Palmer. I don't really hear about him that much. Adam Thielen, yes, man, I would love it. That's the popular one. Blessings to you, brother. I appreciate everybody, man. I'm about to get off this live stream in about probably 10 minutes, but I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Yes, we're going live for absolutely every game. It's gonna be fun. All I ask is just get your popcorn ready, stay a little while. We're gonna have a party. Get your pizza, whatever pizza you like, whatever chicken wings, whatever popcorn you like. It's gonna be a party every live stream. I can't wait, man. But blessings to everybody. God bless everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's go from Bakersfield again. Let's go Bakersfield. You know, there's a famous YouTuber There's a famous YouTuber from Bakersfield. I'm not going to say his name on the live stream, but there's a famous YouTuber. He's a gamer now. He used to do comedy skits back in the day. And that's how I know about Bakersfield, California. Shout out to Bakersfield, California, man. Viking fans are all over the place, bro. I'm from Pennsylvania, man. Listen, a lot of people would say I'm supposed to be an Eagle fan. A lot of people say I'm supposed to be a Steeler fan. But I fell in love with the purple and gold because of Randy Moss, man. Always been a Viking fan. Ever since I seen Randy Moss play, I said, "Oh, I'm with the Vikings." And even after Randy Moss left the Vikings, I said, "I'm sticking with my team, bro. It is what it is." I'm one of those fans that I stick with the team regardless, man. But Randy Moss made me love the Vikings, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, though. Everybody double tap, hit that like button if you haven't already. Salute the Trey Palmer, Buccaneers. He's on a chopping block. Is kick returner. Oh, and receiver. So he's all that. Okay, hey, Gaiman. I'm going to have to check that out, bro. I'm going to have to check him out. You said he's all that? Oh, wow. You know we need a kickoff returner. We know we need, listen, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I want the special teams to be on point. I like Will Reichard. He be making me nervous. I feel like all field goal kickers make me nervous, bro. I don't care how good they are. They all make me nervous as a Minnesota Viking fan. Let's go from China, man. Let's get it. Was my initial player that sold me. Right. Cody, shout out to you, bro. Would you give up a 2026 6th-round pick and a 2027 7th-round pick to bring Adam? Oh, heck yeah. But hey, bro. News fan, Viking, my guy. They're not going to accept that, bro. You're going to have to give up at least a 4th-round pick. I know that's not the popular thing that no one's talking about. If maybe a 5th, but a conditional 5th, a conditional 4th-round pick. So say we win the Super Bowl, it might turn into a 4th-round pick. But honestly, the Panthers got all the cards, and they know that we need a wide receiver. So we're not going to get Adam Thielen for a 6th or a 7th. You're going to possibly have to give up a 4th. Are we willing to give up a 4th? I am. Hey, listen, I'm willing to give up a 4th. I don't even care at that point. Go give me Adam Thielen. We have a lot of draft picks. We are going to have a lot of, we have like 2 3rd-round picks. We good, bro. I'll give up a 4th-round pick for Adam Thielen, to be honest with you. But I think that the Vikings need to make that trade, though. If that's on the table and what's holding it up is a 4th-round pick, listen, I value draft picks, but I'll tell you what I value more. Players that are already established. I value a lot more because you don't know what the heck you're going to draft with that 4th-round pick when you could have got Adam Thielen and had him on the team and we could possibly win Super Bowl 60 this year. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out. Trey Chalmer. Did you cheer for Raiders and Patriots? You know what? I did cheer for the Patriots. I cheered for the Patriots to win that Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I was cheering for the Patriots because I'm not a Patriots fan, but I'm a Randy Moss guy. So I wanted Randy Moss to get a Super Bowl. No, he didn't win it with the Vikings. But at the same time, I'm a big Randy Moss guy. He's my favorite player of all time. So when I seen Randy Moss get to the Super Bowl, I said, I got to cheer for the Patriots. Unfortunately, that defensive line is the kryptonite. It's the absolute kryptonite for every great quarterback, hands down. Panthers won't give up Adam Thielen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're gonna win a 4th. Vikings might go 0-16. I don't know about that, bro. I doubt that. Yeah, you're going to have to do something like that. Right, Gamer? Right. Carolina has no need to trade him anyway. He's their vet. Yes. Facts. I agree with everything you're saying. Panthers don't even play a playoff team from last year until week 9. They might do something. The Panthers might do something, right? I would give up first for Adam. I would give a first for Adam. I don't know about, Josh Neal. I love Adam Thielen. I don't know if I'm going first. Listen, the highest I'm going is a 3rd, bro. Respectfully. The only Sounders I'm interested in is Barry. That's funny. Get out of here, Justin Jefferson, 2K yards this season. I don't think he's going to get 2K this season. I I think he'll have above 1,500. I don't think he's going to have 2K, but I think he's going to have double-digit touchdowns. He's going to have double-digit touchdowns, probably like, he might end up having like 15, I think 15 and 15. So 1,500 plus yards and 15 touchdowns this upcoming season. That's my educated guess. And the only reason, and then again, I might be wrong. But my biggest thing is as long as we are healthy when it counts the most, that's all that matters to me. As long as we get to the playoffs and we do damage, that's all that matters to me. I love the individual stats. I love the greatness of Justin Jefferson, and he's an all-time. He's going to end up being an all-time great wide receiver at the rate that he's going. But honestly, man, I just want to get to the play. I just want us to do good this year, man, and do some damage. Like, when's the last time the Vikings had a team like this on paper? We have one of the best teams on paper, bro. Like, we have an honest chance of winning. But I do think Justin Jefferson is going to have a great season. I think that run game is going to be more established this year than any other year. Not saying that J.J. McCarthy is not going to throw the ball a lot, because he is. But that running game is going to be better because our offensive line is better. The passing game is going to be better as well because of our offensive line is going to be able to block. But I think a lot of we're gonna throw the ball a lot to T.J. Hockenson. We're going to utilize the tight ends a lot in the run game when it comes to Josh Oliver. There's a lot of good things that we're going to do with the tight ends. It's going to be a very good year. I hope that KOC utilizes the running back screen. Remember when Dalvin Cook was running those screens? We got to utilize that running back screen. We got to utilize the running back and going out for a wide receiver. We got to utilize that, man. Well, we shall see. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Who you rooting for at college football? I'm Penn State. I'm Pennsylvania, Philly, everything besides professional football. I'm a Viking fan. But if I had to choose, I'm going Penn State all day. Flip Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Would you say Jamar Chase over Justin Jefferson? If I had Jamar Chase on the Vikings, I'll be scared. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you was to put Justin Jefferson on the Bengals with Joe Burrow his whole career, I'ma still say Justin Jefferson's better. Even if Jamar Chase was on the Vikings. I just think his numbers would be so crazy if he had Joe Burrow his whole career. Or most of his career. I'm just saying. No disrespect to Jamar Chase. I think he's the second best wide receiver in the game. And I can't blame him for the quarterback that he has, but because he's a very good wide receiver. But I got JJ better than Jamar overall. But honestly, you could go either or. You can go either or. You can say Jamar Chase is better than Justin Jefferson, or if you feel the other way around, like I do, I think JJ is better than Jamar Chase. But they're both great wide receivers. Just like there was a debate when it came to Terrell Owens and Randy Moss. Look, Terrell Owens was a great wide receiver. Randy Moss was a great wide receiver. You can go either or. Different playing styles. I think Davante Adams is the second best, not Jamar Chase. Davante Adams, wow. That's a good one. Chase better than JJ, no disrespect. Chase was better in college too. Okay. Respectfully, I don't know about all that. In a NFL level, CeeDee Lamb is really good when healthy. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb is a beast with the Cowboys. We'll see what happens. But shout out to everybody that's been. I'm about to get off real shortly. Thank you so much for everybody that's vibing with me on this wonderful, wonderful day. When you get a chance, make sure you double tap on your way out. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody's welcome on this channel, regardless if you're a Viking fan or not. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's been supporting me on this YouTube journey. And thank you so much for all y'all support. And I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Last couple of comments. But yeah, Davante Adams is a very good, underrated pick. Like I didn't think anybody would say him, but that's a good opinion. JJ is number one. Number one is DK. Metcalf, okay, that's a different opinion as well. I like DK. No, he isn't. Y'all funny. But yeah, everybody got their own opinion. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I'm getting off. Peace out, y'all.